Hi, once again I'm back, Kaushi Chatterjee. In this video, we are going to discuss something related to again home loan, and this is all about your obligation. Now, this might be a new word for all of us. What exactly all about this obligation? This is a banking terminology, and whenever you apply for any kind of home loan, any kind of even other loan, also I can say. So, bank people they normally whatever your documents, whatever the financial documents, even other documents, your KYC documents, whatever they will ask you. So the major things bank is going to check it out, like what exactly all about this obligation. So let me tell you obligation. The name itself, I hope most of the people can understand. Like this is something like what exactly obligation towards my loan. A simple parameter, if I tell you. Yes, exactly right. So this is all about something, an obligation towards my loan, and it could be any kind of loan. It is not only home loan, it is any loan. It could be your personal loan, it could be your any uh, kind of financial borrowing, what exactly you are going to do even with any bank. So there also it could be even checked, and it is very very important for any kind of financial transaction, even when you are actually applying or borrowing even some money from some of the financial institute. Right. So let me tell you, as I told, obligation. So this is an obligation towards my financial, even any kind of parameter, any kind of commitment. So obligation again, it can be even in two types of obligation. One obligation, definitely, it will be all your financial obligation, and the another obligation, it will be your basic obligation. So definitely, I hope the obligation could be anyone. Either it will be a financial obligation where I'm stuck, or let's say it could be any kind of your regular obligation, which is your basic obligation, where on a daily basis, on a regular basis, you have to do something. So let me tell you what exactly the basic obligation first. The basic obligation all about your basic necessity in your regular life. That is all about your basic obligation. So if I talk, let's say somebody, if let's say if any human being, even any part of the world, if I look out, a basic necessity for a human being is all about their first it is food, then definitely it is all their clothes. We are all human beings, and definitely it is all about your shelter, where it comes your all even home, even your residential habitat, all those things even it comes under this. Now let me tell you why it's a basic obligation, because whatever your income, whatever kind of income you have, and what source of income somebody is having, so definitely it's very simple. With all this source of income, the human being, even any human being across the globe, they need to fulfill these three even basic things. Food, without this we cannot even survive. Yes, definitely, maybe 1 2 3 4 whatever times even food even somebody is going to take. So that is our basic necessity. Second, cloth, definitely, I no need to explain, it's all about a basic need. And again, if I look out even something on the third, that is all your habitat, that is all your residential place, and where you are going to stay. It could be your own house, it could be your ancestral house, it could be your any rent house, whatever it is. But somebody need even a place where they can stay actually. Nobody can go and stay in the jungle, right? So this is not at all even possible. So now why this is an obligation, why this is a basic obligation? So let me tell you, whenever I'm talking about something about obligation, so that means what? Towards this, I'm going to spend some money. Nothing will come free of cost. So if I talk about food, if I buy, if I prepare, even what are the materials even I need to take care, even if I talk about clothes, if I talk about my residential place, my habitat, own habitat. So all these things, even all put together, if I look out, there is a cost involved. I cannot even deny. Depends on city to city, depends on your lifestyle, right? But you cannot even ignore all these three parameters, and this is the basic need for each and everyone across the globe. So definitely, so that will be definitely an obligation, because when the financial things are involved, the cost is involved. So towards this, even whatever irrespective of your income, you have to even put certain cost towards this, right? So that is one thing. Now what exactly now my financial obligation? So again, it is all related to that. Apart from my basic obligation, so basic obligation also involved with your financial obligation, but another financial obligation is, let's say apart from this, if you have something, let's say existing any kind of commitment which is already even more than 12 months over, or it will be more than 12 months, right? For any kind of financial commitment, let's say I have to pay, let's say my some of the bill, some of the my regular ECS, some of my regular EMI. So this more than even 12 months already have cost, but another even, let's say more than 12 months if it is there, so that also will be my financial obligation. I am bound to pay, I have to pay. So 12 months is not a small even time, and for that you have to be prepared. For that you have to be even be ready with all those even obligations, all those even other things. What exactly you have to manage, because your basic obligations, your financial obligation, both are fixed. Now you have to manage, if let's say whatever based on my income, where exactly I need to put what money, what exactly I need to put, even what even basic or financial, and according to that even you can save, and you can do even other things rather than spending even some other way. So the first and foremost thing, you have to maintain this basics, and as well as your own even financial. And definitely this is an obligation. Why it's an obligation? It's mandatory, you have to must and should, you have to do this, whatever irrespective of your income, you have to even fulfill this commitment, right? So I hope this video again will help some of the people, like somebody is already, let's say is planning to invest somewhere, planning to invest in terms of, let's say any kind of buying, purchasing, or let's say any kind of loan even they are going to take. So the banker, as I told you, so they are going to check it out, the first point of parameter, whether apart from whatever other things we already have discussed, on your parameter, on your KYC, on your financial part, what exactly your obligation. And here we have already discussed basic obligation, it's your own obligation. The financial obligation, bank is going to check it out, because basic obligation even banker also knows that definitely it has to be fulfilled at any cost. But what are the other financial cost, if that is not matching and the person is not even ready to fulfill, then definitely banker is going to take a call. And that is what it is so important, it is very very important, and you have to be careful before you take any kind of another or additional even financial commitment. It could be even your loan, it could be your EMI, it could be any part of financial commitment, right? So thanks for watching.